Intro. So, we're living in a pretty wild time for tech. Every year it feels like something new drops that completely changes the game. We get faster phones, smarter AI, and cars that get closer and closer to driving themselves. But if you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, what's happening in the labs, the research papers, the early stage startups, you start to see the seeds of what's coming next. Not just the next phone or software update. I'm talking about foundational shifts. Tech that redefines what's possible. I've been thinking, what does the world look like in 2035? These aren't far-off sci-fi anymore. The building blocks are going in right now, and they're on a collision course with our daily lives. Today, 10 future technologies set to blow up by 2035. We'll cut through the noise, look at what's real, the hurdles, and the impact. It's a look into the not-so-distant future. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. First up, generative AI. It feels like it's already here. Images, essays, code assistants. But this is the dial-up era of AI. LLMs and diffusion models excel at patterns and replication, but still need human prompting and curation. Next, co-creation, then independent creation. In drug discovery, AI is designing novel proteins, real impact. AI becomes a ubiquitous creative partner, automating drudgery, augmenting ingenuity. Architects spin hundreds of viable designs in minutes. Musicians explore novel harmonies on cue. Models become multimodal. Text, images, video, audio, data. Generate script, visuals, and soundtrack simultaneously. The flood of content raises curation and authenticity challenges. Human taste and direction matter more than ever. By 2035, think system-level intelligence, always on, context-aware, collapsing friction from idea to reality. Skill shifts from doing to directing. A fundamental rewiring of creativity itself. Chapter 2. Quantum computing. What does it actually mean? Classical uses bits, zeros and ones. Qubits can be both at once, superposition, and entangled. Not faster for every task or daily browsing, but fundamentally different for specific problems. Classical, one path at a time. Quantum, explore many at once, materials science and drug discovery, accurate molecule sims, enabling better batteries, catalysts, and tailored meds. Today's machines are small, fault-tolerant systems take time. They're sensitive. Decoherence is the enemy. By 2035, hybrid cloud access, not quantum laptops, impacts medicine, finance, and fundamental science. Ripple effects could touch everyone's lives. A new kind of hammer for a new kind of nail. We're early, like the vacuum tube days. Hardware and algorithms are advancing in lockstep. This leap unlocks problems classical computers can't touch. On to connectivity, the nervous system of the future. Chapter 3. Always connected. We all live on wireless. 5G is fast. 6G means near-instant communication and massive device density. From megabits to terabits, MS to US latency. Networks as reliable as air. Surgeon here, robot there, feel tissue resistance remotely. Today's tech can't. 6G is built for it. Needs dense base stations and satellite integration. Higher bands carry more, penetrate less, new hardware everywhere. By 2035, major city rollout well underway. A single intelligent network of everything. Real-time optimization and AR navigation overlays. Less about downloads, more about a live digital twin. It underpins AVs and immersive AR/VR. The nervous system of the future. Massive build-out, huge gains in efficiency and responsiveness. Invisible infrastructure powering the next decade. Not just phones, everything connects. Next, the most personal interface, your brain. Chapter 4. Brain-computer interfaces. Simple to say, complex to execute. Translate thought into action. No movement required. Non-invasive versus invasive. Fidelity trade-offs. Restoring communication and movement for paralysis. A literal lifeline back to agency. By 2035, headbands shot earbuds for basic mind control tasks. Compose messages, navigate interfaces with a thought. The next big shift in human-computer interaction. The ultimate shortcut, thought-driven UX. But ethics and privacy are massive. Whose data? How secure? Can it be used against us? Lines blur. Identity, autonomy, security at stake. We need robust frameworks as tech matures. Clinical invasive BCIs, life-changing care expands, consumer non-invasive, gaming and silent comms begin. First concrete steps now, long road to full telepathy. BCIs force us to ask what it means to be human, from inner space to outer space, opening the final frontier. Chapter 5. Commercial space, once government only, now changing fast. Reusable launch slashes costs. Fly, land, refly. Don't scrap the plane, refuel it. Global connectivity for remote communities. Microgravity enables materials you can't make on Earth. Traffic, debris, liability, laws must evolve. Lower costs, still complex and expensive. Regular launch services from multiple companies, on-orbit logistics become routine. We'll build, service, and operate in space. The high frontier industrializes. Connectivity, better climate insights, novel materials, scientific discovery accelerates. The next decade, building roads and bridges in orbit, and the first factories. We must do it responsibly. Opening orbit is a pivotal step for humanity. We're at the beginning. Next, machines that move. Autonomous vehicles and robotics have been promised for years, and the pieces are finally coming together. ADAS requires engaged drivers. Level 5 handles all conditions with no intervention. Trucking corridors are ideal early deployments. Humans handle the complex bits. Must be demonstrably safer than humans, and master endless edge cases. Regulation and liability frameworks must mature. Gradual staged rollout builds trust. By 2035, corridor trucking and urban AV zones at scale. Car ownership declines in dense cities. Robots handle last mile and public upkeep, plus agriculture and construction. Save time, reduce accidents, offload dangerous jobs. The physical world becomes programmable. Machines learn our world faster every month. By 2035, they're a common sight. Next, building with atoms, advanced materials and nanotech. Now let's zoom in to the atomic level. A quiet but powerful revolution. Not one gadget, new building blocks for all tech, design materials for exact properties. Graphene, one atom-thick carbon lattice, stronger than steel, highly conductive. Flexible transparent screens, faster charging, higher density batteries. Scaling quality and cost is the bottleneck. Bridging bench to mass production takes time. By 2035, advanced materials hide in everything. Lighter planes, better solar, sensitive medical sensors. Metamaterials enable exotic optics, and super-efficient antennas. A new toolbox for engineers and designers. Products become lighter, stronger, smarter, efficient. The improvements feel everywhere but invisible. Even more powerful chips underpin it all. All this needs power, massive power. Next, powering the future. All this future tech needs energy, lots of it. AI, quantum, and 6G drive demand. Renewables are intermittent. Storage is the missing piece. Long-duration batteries using abundant materials store energy for days or weeks. Excess power splits water. Hydrogen stored indefinitely. Later turned back into electricity with water output. Scale is enormous, costs must fall further. Investment and economies of scale are kicking in. Expect storage to follow solar's cost curve down. A race to the cheapest scalable solution. By 2035, a smarter dynamic grid. Storage co-located with solar and wind. Storage replaces fossil peaker plants. EVs feed power at peaks, charge when cheap. Without clean, reliable electricity, progress stalls. Storage is the foundation of a sustainable, high-tech future. The next decade sets our century's trajectory. So, what does it all mean? 10 massive shifts coming by 2035. From AI-driven biology to BCIs to industrializing space, it's all interconnected. AVs, AR, and 6G, and none of it runs without grid-scale storage. Advanced materials power every layer, an ecosystem of techs enabling one another. Ethical, social, economic questions abound. Use AI responsibly, protect the privacy of thought. At its best, tech expands human potential, tackling climate, disease, scarcity, and disconnection. The future isn't fixed, it's built by us. It's going to be a wild ride, and I'm here for it. Choose a human-centered path. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more future tech. Share this with someone curious about 2035.